Yeah?
I just like the word ripple.
You know what that is?
That's
I mean, I
Wait,
just,
save it.
Yeah, I know what ripple means.
I have $1,000 that says Bobby couldn't figure this out in 20 guesses.
I know.
Oh, yeah, I can.
What?
Ripple?
Yeah.
In the ocean, they have a ripple of water.
That is also correct.
that is-
I get to
no,
give
it
him
is.
$1,000.
So well, how much do I get there?
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. How much do I get?
Ripple's a song.
Oh, from the Grateful Dead.
God damn it. Are you kidding me?
he would know that.
How would you know that? Are you like the dead?
I just saw the documentary.
Really?
I burned through it last weekend with the one, Long Strain Trips.
I can't imagine.
Trips. Long Strain Trips?
Okay, name your 5 interests
In life?
in life.
Star Trek? Okay.
What a weird.
Whoa, I love it. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Star Trek Next Generation.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
That's the one Picard's in?
Yeah, dude, that's good.
Yeah.
You won.
I have Bill, what's the name of the lead guy? Bill, he played Kirk.
William Shatner.
William Shatner. I call him Bill.
So gross.
He asked me, he made me cry in front of him.
Whoa.
Why?
Because he was doing a movie, and his movie was based on 5 comedians that break into an elder comedian's funeral so that they can get a chance in comedy. And my character is someone who at the funeral realizes he doesn't know this guy, but he realizes he needs to mourn the death of his father. He said, "Can you cry?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Let me see it." And I said, "Well, I'm going to preface this." He goes, "Don't tell me anything." I said, "Okay." And so I started crying, but when I cry, I feel silly, so I start giggling.
Yeah.
So it's a weird laugh-cry thing.
Yeah.
And then I got done, and he was like, "That was interesting."
That's not good, though. Interesting's not a good thing.
I ended up talking to him about it.
Yeah.
To him about it 20 years later. 20 years later, I run into Bill Shatner, and I said, "You made me cry in front of you." And he goes, "I remember it.
Wow.
He remembers that.
I remember it." Yeah, well, I mean, he probably made a bunch of people cry, and
Yeah.
then I was one of the ones. His house is right by Joe Coy's house. His office is right by Joe Coy's house.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I just saw him not too long ago.
He
out
looks
there.
great.
I couldn't believe it.
He's dead to me, William Shatner.
Okay.
Why?
Whoa.
Because I've had fucked up experience with him, so he's dead to me in front of life. That's why I used to be a Star Trek, the original,
Yeah.
but now I'm only Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, dog.
What did he do to you?
Deep Space Nine.
What? I was at the Billboard Awards. I'll tell you what it is. I've told you this before, but I'll say it again, dude. I'm passionate about it.
Okay.
Oh, well, your podcast listeners let you tell the same story twice? That's so funny. My don't.
Wait, you've never told us.
No, I've told the same story a lot.
know.
I like telling the same story. That's how it gets better. But then they're like, "Bert just tells the same fucking story."
I know, yeah,
we
yeah.
get it. Rogan changed your life. Enough.
Enough of it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the story.
How about opening that wine, Pete?
Yeah.
I'm done,
Open the
baby.
wine.
I am done. I am done promoting a fucking thing. That's not a thing. All I've been doing is promoting.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving for Fully Loaded tonight, and I'm done. No more podcasts. I'm not going to do another. This is my last podcast for like probably 7 weeks.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're the last one, dude.
Do you have no idea?
What's
I'm in this
you're going your tour.
I've been in therapy like twice a week. I'm done.
You look
talking
healthy
to
right
myself.
now.
I feel
You look
great.
better
You're like
than you.
maxed out though. You just stretch too much. You feel like what are you
Yeah,
feeling?
I was too much talking about me. That's why I'm like, and you know what happens is like I forgot how much fun just getting on a podcast and fucking talking to people is, as opposed to going like, "Hey, did I tell you about my movie? You know, like, or did I tell you about this
yeah.
tour? Or did I tell you about my special Razzle Dazzle? Or can I tell you about my fall tour?" I mean, it's just like so much promotion, and I'm just,
You're done.
I'm done.
Let me tell you about William Shatner, my friend.
And by the way,
Bill.
you do that, and I'm gonna fucking light up Gene Simmons. Keep going.
Oh, you have one Gene Simmons? Oh, fuck, bro.
Fuckers got it coming.
Wait, I think his daughter just followed me on Instagram. You're friends with her.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
good.
So
DM her.
Fucking
DM her.
name
what did
drop.
I say?
Oh, your dad's a.
You're fucking bragging, babe.
Yeah, it was in her music video.
Oh, I'll just drink it out of the bottle.
I have cool people follow me too, baby.
But no, I actually think the son does.
Oh,
Who do you think has more? I bet you have more cool followers, like more celebrity followers than me.
No way, dude. You're way bigger than I am.
How many followers do
Who
you
has
have
more
on Instagram?
followers? Can we check right now?
Oh, don't even. I put mine on private, so there's not fair to even ask.
Why would you put it on private?
Because they were after me.
they're
The internet was after me. For 2 months.
The internet was after you?
They were after me, dude. And I had to put it on private, dude. I've had enough of it. Yeah. I put it on private. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy people.
Yeah.
So I put it on private, and then I don't know when I'm going to undo it. But let me go back to Bill Shatner, dude.
Wait, before you start this,
I feel like what you're doing right now. I feel like
no. I know what I'm doing.
I know you're pushing me until I tell it 30 minutes later. I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not.
I'm not playing this game with you, dude.
No, do you read negative comments on Instagram?
Oh, does he?
Have I? Yes. Have you?
I have in the past.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Oh, I can't on this podcast. But I had a bad one that was. I thought I was fucking in the clear. I thought it was someone else's fucking page. It was someone else's page.
Wait, I know this feeling.
You know this? Oh, I thought you knew this comment. This fucking
not
comment.
The comment, but
What was
it's
the
that
comment?
feeling of you think you're just going through Instagram. It has nothing to do with you.
And then you read something about you on somebody else's fucking thing? Oh, that's crazy.
And I've been
Fuck.
promoting so much. I've been on so many things.
Yeah.
That I can't even get on YouTube anymore.
Oh, really?
I can't even get on YouTube because I'll pop up in my own algorithm.
Yeah.
And I just see it and I go, I don't even want to fucking know what I said. It's
Yeah.
either because it's either, whatever. I just get off it. I'm off Instagram. Or not off it. I'll watch other people's shit, but I can't even read other people's comments. I was reading some guy's comments. They were all shitting on this comic. And I was like, oh, this has got to be a pretty safe place, right?
No.
And the first comment is, Bert Kreischer's reading these comments getting upset.
Whoa. I swear to God.
I almost wanted to follow that guy and go, can you work for me?
Yeah.
Can you work for me? Because you know me just as well as I know. Better than my wife.
Bill Shatner.
Bill Shatner.
Hello. So years ago.
Yeah.
Are you listening? Mm-hmm. No, you didn't. You did an eye thing.
No, I'm drinking. I'm thinking about.
No, but you looked on the ground, not your glass.
I'm listening.
Are you really?
I'm active listening.
Okay, so, remember the Kim Jong-un?
Which part?
Where they told me I had to play. Oh, so I got to go back a little bit.
Okay.
So Billboard Awards goes, can you play Kim Jong-un?
That's right.
So I go, okay. So they go, come to Vegas. So they had me in Kim Jong-un in the audience, and D.L. Hughley was supposed to do a bit with me on stage, but he forgot to do it. So I just sat there in the audience as Kim Jong-un, and that didn't do nothing. Yeah. I sat there all show, and he didn't do it. And I'm sitting there, and now people are going, why the fuck is this guy sitting here? It's Kim Jong-un. All right, so that's what happened. So the year later...
I just want you to know that in telling this story, as a superior storyteller than you, like I'm better than you.
Well,
No, I know I am.
I know you
I know
are.
I am.
You're
Yeah.
a good one.
This is one of my favorite stories you've ever told. It already sets up this is a great setup because D.L. Hughley forgot to tell. Now you look like a fucking lunatic. This is a really great setup to a story because now you look like some lunatic dressed as Kim Jong-un. No one's referenced it.
No reference it. So I sat there the whole time, right? And then Abby, my manager, was sitting behind me, and when he forgot to do it, she kept saying, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." Oh my God. In my ear, the whole show. My manager was right behind me. I'm so sorry, because she knew I was living. Because I had to be on prosthetics.
Do we have a visual of you as Kim Jong-un? Is this it?
No, that was Kim Jong Il.
Oh well, you play them so differently. You play them so differently. They look like the same.
They're different.
Korean
Yeah,
guy.
it's different. It's a different, like, you know what I mean, point of view.
What was
and energy.
your motivation between Kim Jong-il?
So anyway, so then a year later, Billboard
I
Awards.
got Kim Jong fucked one time by making a Kim Jong joke.
What was it? What was it?
I said, can you believe how arrogant of this guy to name all his kids with his first name, Kim?
That's why.
Yeah.
Kim, yeah.
That's his last name.
Last name.
Yeah, no shit. I found that out the hard way.
How would you not know that?
Asian Twitter. I didn't know. I didn't realize Koreans
There's
put
Asian Twitter. Don't fuck
their
with
last
Asian
name
Twitter.
first. Asians lit me up. I had to delete the comment, and then they weren't done with me.
Oh no, we're not.
They
still
weren't done with me. They were like, oh, you can't just delete the comments, fuck boy. We know what you meant. And I really thought he named his kids Kim Jong-un, and then it's like
Jong-
Albert Charles Kreischer the first, Albert Charles Kreischer the second, Albert Charles Kreischer the third.
Yeah. Anyway,
Keep going.
can I finish?
I'm dying to hear.
So a year later, the Billboard Awards goes, we're gonna make it up to you.
Okay.
So I go, what is it? They go, we know you love Star Trek. I go, fuck yeah, keep talking. And they go, well, how about a sketch with you and William Shatner? Ooh. I go, do I have to fly to Vegas again? They go, yeah. So I fly to Vegas. He's not there for rehearsal. It's just me at a fucking poker table, and we have some dialogue. And we get in a tiff, me and William Shatner. Then he finally arrives. He walks in the tent, and he looks at everyone, and I go. He looked towards me. You're out. You're out. You're out. And then they put me out of the tent, and I go, what happened? Yeah, he just wants to do his own thing. I go home now? They go, yeah, sorry.
That's poor producing right there.
I mean, would you be mad though?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'd be livid. I won't. I can't. I'm not an actor like that though. I can't. You can't put me on a set and tell me to wait. I start getting really depressed.
Yeah, but you do it.
Nope. I don't.
Yes, you did it for your movie.
No. That's very different. I was starting my own movie. I can be the lead of something. I can't be cast and then go sit in this trailer and then we'll come get you when we're ready for you.
You've never done that before
No,
in your life.
I won't.
No, you have.
No, I won't.
You must.
I haven't. No, I have. Obviously, I have. Like I've done. I've never done that per se, kind of. But like I can't do. I'm trying to show an example. Pete, what was the one I recently? I'll pull people aside and go. This is making me fucking crazy, and I'm so depressed.
Like if Star Wars called, they can cast you as young Jabba.
That's Star. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars.
A young Jabba.
Yeah, young Jabba.
Like right when he's just done playing football and he hasn't gotten into gambling yet.
Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And he can move. You can still move.
I can move.
Yeah, right. So young Jabba, and they're like, we don't even need green screen or prosthetics.
Yeah.
It's perfect,
No,
right?
no. Keep with this improv. It feels good. No.
And I'm young Yoda.
No, you're still Kim Jong Un.
All right. So anyway, and they go, you're young Jabba. You would wait days in a trailer to play young Jabba.
I got offered the role of a Jedi, and I turned it down.
Oh.
That's so fucking bullshit. It's bullshit.
Wait, is that a real story?
Why you're lying? Look. What are you putting into this guy for?
Yeah, he was there.
What? You were a Jedi.
But I didn't take it. I didn't take the meeting. I didn't take the audition. I didn't take any of it.
Wow. Why would you do that? That's a fucking
It
career.
doesn't matter to me. It doesn't.
Whoa.
I can't. I'm telling you right now, I get physically depressed being like a paid for hire gun. It makes me lose my mind. I'm not. I know I'm not good for them, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it on something else. I said yes to, but I'm doing it because of the person. Because I can find. So I'll put it to you this way. If Jonah Hill, who I think is brilliant,
He's great.
If he wanted to work with me and he said, "Here's the deal: you got to sit in a trailer for 10 hours and you're going to work 15 hours a day," I'd do it. I'd want to work with Jonah Hill, and I can find a way out of that depression. But if you say, "Hey, man, we want you to shoot a Miller Lite commercial," and it pays $125,000 or $500,000,
Yeah.
and you don't have a contraction of the creative control, you're just going to be the guy that shows up, rips his shirt off, and kills a Miller Lite. But we're going to need you for 4 days.
Yeah.
It pays $500,000.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I know what I go through. I shot something. I'm trying to think of something fair because I don't want to light up anyone. But in the production,
Light somebody up.
no, in
like it.
the whole setup for this movie or for promotion, I had to shoot some stuff at sometimes. And I would watch producers take. I shot something. I can't say anything. I can't say any of them. I shot stuff for.
Make it up then.
I shot something for Bud Light.
What?
And they said, "Hey, can you?"
No. What?
I was not
Bud Light.
I was a transgender. I was a transgender.
You were that guy?
Have you seen it?
You were that guy. I saw it.
Hadn't aired yet.
Yeah.
I am in a bathtub.
I get it. I saw it.
I'm drinking a cold beer the way all of us should. No, I just can't. So back when I worked at All Things Comedy one time, this was a long time ago, Bernalina was like, "Hey, we have an idea for these things to help promote your show." And I was like, "Cool." And it was just simple, like watching people set up lights and being in hair and makeup and waiting. I was losing my mind and I couldn't figure out what it was. And when I lose control, I don't become difficult, but I just start becoming like antisocial and I get depressed. So I know what I can do and I know what I can't do. I've had dudes write things for me in TV shows and in movies, and I've had to reply to them and say, "Listen, man, unless I can this sounds crazy, but unless I can have full run of hanging out in the tent, watching you direct, like being around, I can't just be like a hired gun."
Is it the isolation of it all?
I think so. I think I start to feel like I'm wasting my life. It's not money. It's like you don't do it for the money. There's not great money in these. But
But I've seen you around. I think you have some sort of attention deficit or something. Because even when I answered the door just now, there's a thing about you that's like, I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you're uncomfortable in your own skin sometimes.
No, I'm sure I am, but I don't know. I don't know. I just know what I like and I know what I don't like.
Yeah.
I remember Tom did a movie with Mark Wahlberg, and he was in Atlanta for 3 weeks, and he had 2 days of shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, "You're out of your fucking mind." You're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, but those days that you're off, you can just do whatever you want to do. No?
Can I fly back to LA and not do the movie? Because that's what I want to do. Like, I don't like.
The Theo Von way.
Is that public knowledge?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But I understand Theo.
Yeah, I understand Theo, too.
Theo in
I
that.
understand- yeah.
And I don't know if everyone
Don't cut
knows
that
about
out.
that. Don't
Keep
cut it out.
'cause I
Keep it
didn't say
in.
anything bad.
No,
Yeah.
but I understand Theo in that. I actually empathize with Theo because I was like, yeah, man, I think I have my own voice as a comic too.
Yeah.
And so, but I'll give you a perfect example.
Give me.
I was really difficult to our crew on the cabin because once I felt like they were holding you guys there too long,
Yeah.
I started getting anxious for you guys. And I'd be like, hey, can they go now? Because I'd be like, I feel like I'm wasting your time. Like,
Yeah, I didn't feel that.
because you're an actor and you don't mind serving the project.
But not only that Donnell and I knew we were doing something special.
That was maybe one of the
That was
funniest things
a
I've ever been a part of
special
in my entire
episode.
life,
That was
my
a special
entire life.
episode. Everything about it was so weird and surreal and
Yeah.
great. And I'm just glad that you asked me to do it.
Dude, but you're better. You're better
the
at
best.
that. Like, you're better at that than I am. You are. And there were people that were like, am I done now? And I would always be like, can we get them out of here? Because that's how,
I see what
that's
you're
ultimately how I feel, but I don't say, am I done now?
Yeah.
I just start getting depressed. And
Wait, I kind of feel like you should probably relate to this because I've gotten many phone calls where you're like, I hate it here. I can't be here. I want to go home. Like,
Yeah. I've been
they
on
just have me waiting.
trailer. I know, but the
Yeah.
thing is that I still do it.
If you can
he
distract
won't do
me,
it.
No, because I need to be distracted with creativity. So like if you say, like I've signed up for a couple of projects where I'm allowed to be a collaborator with the production, so I can sit. Either I'm a producer on the project, like I need to be a producer on the project, and I just want to sit back. I don't even need to say anything.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to go into the tent, hang out and watch. I don't want to be like, I'm not a good just hired gun. I'm just not
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
good.
So I did a movie called Heartbreakers. It's on my thing. Nobody watched it, but anyway, I remember it was a 16-hour wait, and I had a monologue. The problem with that is, for 16 hours in my trailer, I just thought about this monologue. You know what I mean? The whole time, rehearsing it, and then I got in my head about it. And then when I swear to God, this happened. I go on my mark, and the lady was a director. She goes, "Are you ready?" I go, "How good?" They go, "Action." Nothing came out. And then I tried it like 8 or 9 times. I couldn't do it. I was so nervous. And they cut the scene. And I remember going in my car and driving home crying.
See, I can't. I was hired for the one thing I've ever been hired for that I did was on The Shield, and
Whoa, I like it.
and I got
Michael
I was-
Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
And I was humiliated.
Why?
By the whole experience. Well, first of all, I mean this top to bottom, and I like
You whistle a lot, huh?
I know. No, have I a lot tonight?
No, that was the first one I
You know,
heard.
14% of the people on my Instagram don't know how to whistle.
I don't know how to whistle.
Really? I can do like a bunch of whistles.
Go.
I can do.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
I
a
don't
good
know
one.
that one.
I know that one. I know this one.
I could do
And then
that.
the loud one. I don't like my mouth's
Maybe
gotta
I've
be
never
wet.
tried that
Duncan's
one.
her-
Sweet. So I get hired for the Shield. I have a flu. I have the
Wait,
flu.
can I go back real quick?
I can tell you when this was. When
Are there different kind of farts you can do? I feel like you can do stuff with your holes.
I can definitely fart louder if I want to.
But can you do different styles, like toot, toot, you know what I mean?
You know, like a.
Yeah. Oh, I know that one. I've done that one. Give me another one.
If I shave my asshole, it claps.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I have big ones in the mornings, and then I go, "What did that asshole say?" So I get hired for the Shield. I'm supposed to play a cuck. I'm supposed to watch this black dude fuck my wife.
Whoa.
It's my scene. I'm dressed in DWPF.
Turned on. I
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I get there, and I'm not advocating for myself. So like it's my first thing I've ever done, and they just put me with the extras, and then I'm like, okay, and I go, am I gonna need clothes? And they're like, no, just wear what you're wearing. And then I'm like, all right,
Dude.
I go, I'm supposed to be in an outfit, I think, and they're like, here's the thing that I'm also not sharing in this whole story, and I don't think anyone realizes. I've been in the scenes when you're nobody, the moments when you're nobody, and people treat you like total shit. Because there's a lot of production people who are just fucking
Yeah.
They're really not sweet people. And they're not to the extras, and they're not to the people that don't matter. They are to the star, but to everyone else. And so I'm like, can can I maybe talk to somebody? Because I feel like you're not the right person to talk to. And they're like, sir, over here, okay? You'll stay here until lunch, and then we'll get you for lunch. And I'm like, I'm in the wrong fucking place. And by the way, I'm not feeling good. I felt sick that day. So it was the day there was a blizzard in New York that weekend, and I had been at the Borgata, and I had to drive through the blizzard to get on a flight to get home. So then I finally find someone, and I go, hey, I'm supposed to be like in a DWP outfit? And the guy goes, oh, yeah, well, you're in the wrong fucking place. Takes me to my trailer, puts me in my costume.
But you didn't. No, let's just go.
I've been sitting with extra.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please.
All right. You didn't then at that point go, that fucking lady treated me like shit. I was in the fucking thing.
I don't like confrontation. Neither of us do.
But did she apologize? Did she apologize?
No one apologized. It gets worse, Bobby. It gets worse.
Okay, keep going then.
So I then I've been there since 8 a.m. I then get called over to set, and it's like I've been there all fucking day. And then they're like, okay, so we're gonna have you're looking inside this window, you're watching two people have sex. And I know the rest of the scene, and then they're gonna handcuff me, walk me to the front. Do you guys know this guy? Black dude's gonna open the door and go, yeah, dude's with her. And that's the scene. You can find it online.
Yeah.
So I do the scene, and I make a decision as an actor. This is the first thing I've ever been cast in my life. I make a decision to play with my dick. I figure,
and that's
okay. It's okay. I know that's not cool now, but like at the time, I thought if
it's cool with me.
The one guy sucked another guy's dick on the shield.
Oh,
I could be able to play with my dick.
Yeah.
So I go up to the window, and I'm looking in the window, and I'm looking around, and they're on the camera, and I'm playing with my dick, and then the car pulls up, and it's the female cop and the dude cop, and the female cop calls cut. She's like, "Wait, what? He's touching himself." Like, and I was like, "Oh fuck! Did I misread the script?
No!
Did I misread the script?" Like,
it's a woke actress.
I don't know if she was woke. I don't even know her name, but she got upset that I was touching myself.
Woke.
And then I'm thinking, I misread the fucking script. I misread the fucking script.
No, you improvise it. It's your right as a fucking actor.
And well, that's what I thought.
It's a choice.
And now that I've acted, I know that you are allowed to do some wild shit as an actor.
Yeah.
To draw out a performance. I'm like, that was my first thing. So I'm like, oh fuck. So they come over, they pull her, so they go, okay, we're sorry, we'll talk to him. Michael Chiklis I think was directing this episode, but there was another guy. So they take her back to the car, they put him in position 1, and Michael Chiklis goes, I love your choice. I love it. Ignore her. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot a bunch of close-ups of you playing with your dick. Okay? We're gonna like do like some long lens shit. Give us some time, but we're gonna really go after it.
Man.
Really go after it, and then when you're done, when we bring her back in, just don't play with your dick, okay?
Okay, very easy.
Because we'll have it covered.
Right.
We'll use that, but just don't
good.
play with your dick when she pulls up. I went, deal. So I feel vindicated. So they're like, all right, she's on position 1, action. And so I like go over, look in the window, and I start playing with my dick.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, nice. And then I'm like, okay, this has been like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, now I'm on a minute. And I'm like, I'm still playing. My dick's getting hard. And I'm like, oh my God. And so now, I'm like, it's getting hard. I'm really getting into it. I'm playing with my dick more. Like fucking 3 minutes in, I'm like, is he going to wait until I come? Like, we should have it by now, right? And then in my head, Michael Chiklis is just sitting in the director's chair going, let's see how long this guy will go.
Yeah. Was the camera on?
Yeah, I guess it was.
Okay. They said action.
I haven't seen the scene in a long time. I think they showed me playing with my dick a little bit, and then we did the scene.
Okay.
No, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm playing with my dick.
Hang on, pal.
Look at that.
Yeah, you were, dude.
That's
How quick it was?
Back here.
Yeah.
You're a good actor, dude.
Thank you.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We just apprehended a man looking through your window.
Yo, girl. It's all good. Dude with her.
That's a really interesting choice.
Do you know this man?
Married to him long enough.
Role playing on the way to work.
With our friend.
It's a sad scene. It's a sad scene.
That's kind of sad.
It's a sad scene.
And by the way, I didn't even have to read for it. I just walked in and they're like, it's him.
Really?
They're like, I didn't even
You're
read
the
for
cuck?
it. I didn't even read for it. I didn't even fucking
Dude,
read for it. I walked in, I had the scene up. They're like, no, we got it. It's him. And I was like, oh, cool. What's the scene? They're like, you like to watch black guys fuck your wife. And I was like, okay. You sure don't want me to read?
Yeah.
Like, I could act different.
Dude, I mean, for the little I saw you, I go, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
I believed it.
That was the first thing I've ever done.
Yeah. And did you do other acting after that or no?
No, that really depressed me. That whole experience really kind of like shook me. And then I did a pilot for CBS. That was really fun.
Yeah.
But I need a lot. I need a lot of like, this is gonna sound horrible, and this isn't like great podcast content, but I need a lot of approval and like kind of stroking to make sure I feel like I'm doing it. It's why I like stand up, is that it's that immediate response.
Yeah.
And then I'm in it. If I don't get it acting, I start going like, am I fucking sucking? And I suck. Oh God, I need to stop doing this. Why am I doing this? I should let real actors do this. I'm just some fucking stupid comedian.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Wow. So the movie was a success, dude. Would you believe?
I mean, it wasn't a box office success, but it's hard to get people to go to the. Our challenge was just getting people to go to the theaters. I will tell you very candidly, that premiere was the greatest day of my life. The shooting of that movie was the greatest experience I've ever had, and the whole run of it being in theaters was so fucking fun. To take my kids out to go see it in the movie theaters, to go with my nephew, to go with my parents, I'd go out to movie theaters and surprise people, to listen to people laugh at jokes we came up with in Serbia on the fly. It was really one of the coolest experiences. I wish everyone could get to have that experience. So I have nothing but like positive, great thoughts about it. But and I hope to make more. I hope to make more movies, and
You will.
yeah.
And
Well,
can I
I'm
say,
signed up to
and
make a couple more.
I've said this to you before.
Yeah.
But may I say it again?
Please.
Okay. Is that, when my friend Andy Santino went to the fucking thing.
He was very nice.
No, but this is the truth. Just hear what I'm got to fucking say, man.
Okay.
May I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for being so aggro right now. But he came back from it. He pulled me aside. Let me talk to you. I go, why? And he goes, honest truth? I go, yeah. He goes, Bert's great in that movie. That movie's great. It's funny. It's perfect. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Because I think, some people maybe went in there and go, let's see how weird this is going to be.
Well, I think,
and then when
yeah.
they saw it, they were like, oh, this is... Everyone listening right now, it's Andy Santino is very fickle and he's very difficult to like anything. For him to pull me aside in private, look me in my little beady eyes and go, that shit's legit, it's fucking legit.
Oh,
all right? So
it was very,
congratulations to you,
Thank
young
buddy.
Jabba.
Thank you.
Right?
I hope to do many more
Yeah,
projects.
fuck you.
Yeah. No, it was great.
And I'm sorry I didn't go to I'm sorry, why did I say that? I love you. But
love
also,
you.
I'm sorry I didn't go to your premiere. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I understand you, Bobby.
You do?
Oh, yeah, I do. It's taken a while, but I understand you.
What do you mean?
Why didn't you go?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you go?
It doesn't matter why he didn't go. What matters is, do you love Bobby?
No.
So Bobby's someone that like you're going to love. You have to love him unconditionally, because if you love him conditionally, then you're going to be let down.
That's no truer words
No. You're
have
wrong.
been spoken. You have there's like a radical love that has to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
else-
like you love, Jesus and stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Not Jesus. I'm just saying that you have to have a radical love.
Yeah, you have to. You are
Yeah,
much
yeah,
like
yeah,
Jesus.
So by the time the person decides that they will radically love you, there's
Yeah.
we cannot unlove you.
Right.
Because it's like
And guess what, my friend?
it's an
Guess what, my friend?
What are we guessing?
The radical love, right back at you.
for me.
For everyone, you too.
Oh, I deserve the same love you get, because I'm like you.
Yeah.
I'll promise you stuff I'm not going to follow through with.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I know.
Horrible.
I know, me too. I do the same thing.
yeah,
It's something we have to cut out of our lives.
yeah. Or just like people get it. Like Segura will tell you, you're not going to get a reply from me on a text or email. Like I'm just not. It's not happening. It's not on the fucking. It's not heavy on my to-do list. I don't read my DMs. I don't reply to my DMs. People will send me a DM and I'll be like, ugh, what did you? I had to text Spade one time. What did you send me 22 days ago?
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
But I just.
It's so funny because you guys give me shit about it that I don't text back and I'm aloof, right? But I have the same disease Bert has.
No, you've gotten a lot better.
Thank you. And I'm being nice to you. Hey, fuckface. You fucking white piece of shit. I've been so fucking nice to you, fucking white piece of shit. All right? Have I not been nice? I say I love you.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, and I hug you. And I don't want to, but I go out of my way to do it.
Yeah.
It kills me. It pains me to do it. But I do it because I want to change.
Do you want to change, though? Because I don't know if I want to change.
I do want to change.
All the change I want to make is internal. Like
What
all the
kind?
change, I just want to change inner dialogs.
Like negative self-talk?
Negative self-talk is the number one thing I
What's
do.
the number one thing you beat yourself up over? What is the one negative self-talk where you're just like, God, I could really do away with this?
I'll tell you, I hear other people talking about me in my head, like other comics, like other comics. There was I'm trying to think. There's one that happened with Bobby, but like it's one of the reasons I love you. But it's like comics always tell you one thing. Other than Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz will tell you Andrew's really good. He must be in fucking great therapy since he was a kid. Because he'll tell you directly.
He's too direct.
I love it.
He's too direct.
I love it.
I don't want it from the tap.
I like
Put it through a filter.
You want to?
Yeah, put it through a filter, Andrew.
Bobby, yours is so filtered. It's been coffee beans eaten by goats that shit it out, and then we start brewing the coffee.
That's true.
Mine's like that too.
Yeah.
But I will imagine, like there was a period where we were sending out offers for Fully Loaded this year, and I sent offers to like 3 dudes, all of which, and
Let him finish.
I know what he's going to say.
no, I'm not. No,
I
you.
know
By the
what
way,
you're going to say,
And-
and it's ridiculous,
and-
and I don't want to be a part of it right now.
and
It's bullshit, dude.
No, hold on. It's 100% accurate, and
Yeah, but you...
no, and so like two of the dudes are my good friends, and I couldn't get Bobby was one of the people, but Andrew Schultz just texted him back and said, "Hey man, I'm gonna have to politely decline. I've got other plans this summer." And I was like, "Cool." And then say yeah, this is the lineup for this year. And so like a couple of people and I didn't reply, or like, yeah, I'd love to, that's great. And then they passed, and I was like, wait, I'm so confused. And so then I start making up conversations in my head of how they must feel about me, and which just doesn't serve you right.
And what do you think they feel about you in that
Oh,
moment?
Bert's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking fuck him. Like, he's weak. You know what? He's a fucking loot. Like, it's all stuff I feel about myself.
Yeah.
And that I will, like when and I hate bringing this up about Ari, but when Ari drugged me, it was so confusing for me because one of the things I think is, you think I'm weak. We've talked about this where I go, you think you can do certain stuff to me that I won't have any retaliation. And when that happened with Ari, I started having conversations in my head about people laughing about me in the New York comedy scene, going, fuck him, dude. He's full of shit. He talks about doing drugs, and then all of a sudden you slip him drugs, and he freaks out. And I'm like going, yeah, but it's a more nuanced conversation than that. I'm doing this in my head, laying in bed, doing this in my head, having a fight with Ari and comics that I couldn't even put faces on them. And they were making fun of me, but it's me doing it. And then all of a sudden I'm like, or like you ever text someone and then they don't text back, and then you go, they must fucking hate me. They must fucking hate me. And then you start having a dialogue in your head, and then all of a sudden one day they're like, oh shit, I didn't see this, my bad. And then you're like, wow, I went through a lot of that for no reason at all.
Okay.
What?
Can I say something?
Yes.
I stood up, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm back.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm back. I went through a thing.
Yeah.
When I stood up, I went through a thing in my mind.
Yeah, what
Okay.
did you think it was?
No, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to tell you the unfiltered truth of it.
What?
Okay. So I'm on tour now with the redhead.
Sorry, just for clarification.
May I not
you
interrupt
put an
the
offer for Fully Loaded, and then he said
He's offered me a bunch of shit.
Hold on.
He's offered me a bunch of
Wait,
shit.
you want to get really in the weeds?
Yes.
Let's get in the weeds. Go.
So last year I came on this podcast.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, it's on camera.
It's on camera. We have it.
Yeah.
And we have it. I bet we could find it. Someone could play it. And I said to Bobby, yeah, I gave you an offer. He goes, how come I'm not on it? I said, I gave you an offer for Fully Loaded. He goes, I didn't know it was this, though. I said, but this is what I told you. And he goes, no, my agent said you're not going to be Bert Kreischer's opener. I would like to point out, 3 months after that, he opened for my best friend, Tom Segura. Okay? He opened for Tom Segura.
Oh,
he opened for Tom Segura. My best friend. We do the same size venues. We pay the same.
Whoops.
I would argue
Okay.
that Tom's probably a better comic than me because
No,
I don't know
that's
if
not why.
I don't know if I want to follow Bobby.
That's not what it is.
But so I said, okay, cool. So I said, hey, I'll send you offers for the cruise and for the tour. So I sent offers for both. And then I called Bobby. They said, hey, man, we can't get word back from Bobby. Do you want to talk to him? So I called Bobby. Bobby's like, yeah, I'm on it. I'm in 100%. And then I go, hey, Bobby's in. Reach out to his agent. And his agent, I don't know who his agent is. And he goes, yeah, Bobby's not doing it. So I go, well, hold on. I just need to be clear that I told Bobby clearly I would have offers. I would offer him because I'm his friend. I want him to spend time with all us comics. I'm not leaving him out. And they're like, no, he knows. He got the offer. He doesn't want to do it. Yep. And I went, okay. And then I did it again. That was for the cruise. I did it again for Fully Loaded. And they said, and I talked to Bobby directly about this. Bobby's like, I'm in. I'm doing it. And then I go, Bobby's in. And they're like, hey, man, Bobby's definitely not doing it.
But okay, so can I explain something to you?
I'm just, only to be fair,
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm guilty of the same thing Bobby's done where you don't want to let anyone down.
No, it's not even that.
What?
Wait, I can maybe defend you here a little bit.
What?
So basically, it's like this. So he has ADD. So in his head,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm doing this thing with Bert.
When I say I'm
So-
doing it to you, I'm 100%
So
doing
this
it.
is what, so when his reps call him,
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You're right.
when his
Let me
reps
back you
call
up.
him,
Let me back you up for a second. Right?
Yeah.
Well, per.
Well, hang on. I want that as a shirt.
Yeah.
When I say I'm doing it with you,
Yeah.
I'm 100% in.
I'm 100, right?
Okay.
Until other voices kick in.
Yes.
but beyond that. So
Go ahead.
this is where his ADD really does him both favors
And
the opposite.
betrayals.
Yeah.
Betrayals. Because he's like, I want to do this thing. So when his reps call him about it,
Yeah.
he's only really half listening. I've been in the room with him.
Yeah.
Where he's on Elden Ring, he's playing video games.
Exactly.
And then they're like, this, and they're giving him his agenda for the next couple months.
I'll give you an
And then he's so lazy, he doesn't want to make the decisions. So
No. Go ahead.
Because there have been situations where he's just like, they're like, we don't want you to do this. We don't want you to do this. And he's like, yeah, fine, whatever. And I've interjected and said, no, you are doing this thing. And
So I'll give prime example.
Right?
Prime example.
Yeah.
res dogs.
Res Dogs, right? So I get a call, right, from my agents.
Yeah.
You got offered a show called Reservation Dogs. I go, I don't want to do it.
It's a great show.
I know, listen. All right. I say no. And then they go, oh, okay. And they move on, right? And I don't even remember saying, I don't want to do it. I guess I did, right?
Yeah.
Until later, she reads an email, right?
No. I overhear his manager on the phone saying like this thing,
One word.
reservation dogs, because it doesn't sound like
Right.
nobody hyped it up. And I was like, are you fucking kidding?
Then she
You are
goes,
absolutely doing
it's
that show.
Taika Waititi. And I go, oh. And that's why I did it.
Because I heard his manager say Taika Waititi. Like
Yeah, she didn't even know the
pronounce
name,
And I was
right?
like, no, you
She
are
goes,
absolutely.
yeah, I remember you.
Who's
you
your
go,
manager?
Is it Taika Waititi?
Marjorie Green?
Well,
Yeah, Marjorie-
Takadika Waka Waka. It's Waka Flocka Flame, Chewbacca face.
Yeah.
I love her.
Right, so I don't have like so when you say right,
Yeah.
do my unfiltered whatever the show's called, what's it called?
It's unfiltered filters.
You have filters, right?
Fully loaded fuck face.
Fully loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Unfiltered, full
Yeah.
loaded.
Yeah.
So what you're, and I'm looking at you. I swear to God, I'm 100% in.
Yeah.
And I also think how exciting.
Yeah.
I'm going to be backstage with my friends, right?
Yeah.
We get to do shows together. It's going to be maybe I'll get laid.
Yeah.
Who knows? You know what I mean? Right? And I go through
Wait,
this
who's your booking manager? Or who's your agent?
Agent?
Yeah.
CAA.
Oh, okay.
Who are you with?
Yeah, UTA.
Right. So that's the problem.
I think it was the problem.
I'm being 100%. So I'm gonna say this out loud. Don't cut this out, right? My guy at CAA and your guy at UTA are mortal enemies.
there's a story there.
They
Are
are.
you serious?
Did you know that?
No.
They're mortal enemies. In fact, so there's a photo in my phone.
No, it's and
Right. So they used to work together at an agency, and they hated each other because of the temperature of the room.
They fought over the temperature.
Right. So would like it hot.
How am I just hearing about this?
It's an origin story, man.
yeah, this is like
This is real.
thermostat beef.
Because I will tell you.
Thermostat brief.
Thermostat.
It's about the temperature of the office. What?
Are you fucking
No,
kidding
this
me?
is
No.
This is real. This is real.
Right, so I have a photo with because they used to be at Gersh and I was at Gersh, and I have a photo with and I sent it to and cut out in the return.
Wait, stop saying the name so we can keep
Oh
talking
yeah.
about it. Say the full thing without names again.
Anyway, the two agents are mortal enemies. I'm talking about like
So wait,
Biden
just
and
out of
Trump
curiosity.
kind of animosity.
Name 3 other really big comics at that company.
At where I'm at,
Yeah.
Shane Gillis, but he's in. I saw him.
No. Keep
Yeah,
going.
Andrew Schultz.
Keep going.
I will.
Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon.
This is all over the fucking thermostat.
Yeah, dude. Temperature of the room. They can't even, because I'll take me and Andrew. Andrew's at your place.
Nope.
I'm at my place. You know, he's at UTA, and we have a tour together right now.
Andrew's Cantina.
It's been hard.
It took like a year.
It's
and
been
a
hard,
half
dude.
to
I'll
get
tell
it
you.
together.
Thermostat
We need to
beef.
change
Thermostat.
subjects.
What?
We need to change subjects.
Why?
Keep going. What else is going on? Then?
Have I blown your mind?
Well, no, I would. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really talk, man. That's the thing.
No. What I'm saying is,
Well, I guess maybe that internal dialogue sometimes is very accurate. When you lay in bed and you
yeah,
fight
yeah,
with
yeah.
yourself and you
Yeah.
think what people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the
so that's
is very
a
accurate.
lot of it is that. Bert, listen. What do you, Bert?
Yeah.
I'm just look at me now.
It's over the fucking thermostat.
I know. But let me tell you something right now. A lot of it, dude.
I may not be able to do this podcast after this.
His mind is blown.
Why?
This is because
This specific one? Why?
this. No. Let's change
this
subjects.
one.
Let's
Yeah,
change
let's switch
subjects.
subjects.
Let's change
Yeah.
All right.
subjects.
Whoa.
It's TigerBelly.
What are your thoughts on orcas killing people?
I think they're teaming up.
Very good.
I got to be honest with you. I saw that video of that orca going after that boat.
Yeah.
They're smarter than we are. Maybe they're aliens. Like they're smarter than we are.
Yeah.
You know what? I think whales are next. I think whales are gonna because whales have been so fucking cool, but yet they can't really tell the difference of races.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The
What do you mean?
Japanese are killing whales at a fucking quick clip.
Oh, you're saying
Right,
the Japanese
whaling.
are.
So you think
Yeah.
you think they don't know the color of yellow?
No, I think whales don't see that. All they see is a boat, and they're like, "Oh, cool." And then they don't travel to that side. But like in Seattle, like I saw this whale like circling a dude on a paddleboard today.
Yeah.
and it was like the coolest life experience you'll ever have. And then over in where the Nishimaru is, the whales are coming up and like, "Hey, cool. I wonder if they want to pet my snout."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Dive,
Yeah.
dive!"
Yeah.
To give you context, there are these whale experiences where the people on the boat will kind of like pet these whales,
Yeah, I know.
kind of brush off the barnacles a little bit,
Yeah.
like. But I think maybe they're on their way there because have you seen the video of the whale just swallowing those 2 kayakers?
That's an accident. That's like how many times do you think we've dropped anchors on whales' heads?
Oh, that is
Yeah,
true.
it's an
You know, it's like
Yeah.
you don't think whales are like, dude, they fucking hate us. There's got to be one whale going, dude, they drop anchors all the time. You were in the way. It's not going to happen.
What about the
again.
Cove? Remember the Cove?
The dolphins.
Those
The
are
dolphins.
dolphins.
No, but Japan still. Those Japanese motherfuckers.
Yeah, you can say that. I just think.
Why can't you say that?
Because I don't think it comes racist for me.
No, it
Asians
doesn't.
can say really.
They're motherfuckers.
Our best friends are Chinese and Vietnamese, married,
Yeah,
Chinese, Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Man, they light them all up.
Right, yeah.
They light them all up.
Yeah.
And they say it loud, and they say it like they don't have like one person doesn't have like an Asian accent, and you're like, yo, you got to put an Asian accent on that shit when you say that. You can't say that about Koreans.
Yeah. Oh, they're not motherfuckers. I mean, I went too far. But what I'm saying is that they got
Japanese people out of okay,
they got to chill.
Well, but when you look at Japanese people in their society, it is the most fucking cultured, hands like prim and proper society you've ever been to. I've only been to the airport in Korea. I've been to Vietnam. That's like they're putting their fingers inside your mouth. I mean, they're like,
What?
they're like, oh, it's aggressive.
Yeah.
It's aggressive.
In Vietnam?
Traffic in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've never been there, so I don't
It's
know.
like
Like the Philippines. It was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
bad when we were there.
Yeah. But Vietnam's a different level, no?
It's similar. The Philippines is notoriously horrible with
Yeah.
traffic.
fucking Joe Coy says to me, "Mahala kita,"
Mahal kita.
all the time.
What does that
I love
mean?
you.
No, I didn't know it meant I love you.
Yeah.
So I have a Filipino Uber driver We're talking about all this, and we pull up to our bus, and I go, "Hey, Mahala Kita," and he goes, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" I said, "Mahala Kita."
What does it mean?
And he goes, "You just say I love you?" And I was like, I thought that just meant like, "Hey man, what's up?"
Oh, wow.
I just told a fucking Uber driver I loved him. He started laughing
Yeah.
so fucking hard. I was like, Joe Coy says it to me, and he goes, "Yeah, like you know who Joe Coy is." I go, "No, I'm a comedian. My face is on the side of a fucking bus." I go, "I definitely know Joe Coy." He goes, "You don't know Joe Coy."
What?
Do you know how many people say I don't know Joe Coy?
What do you mean?
Every time
Who doesn't know Joe Coy?
I do. No,
I know you do.
But they don't know that I don't know him personally.
Really?
Anytime I get blood taken, what do you do for a living?
Oh, really?
Yeah, what do you do for a living? I'm a comedian. Oh, really?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Joe Coy? I go, yeah, I know him. They go, you don't know him. FaceTime him. I'm like,
That's what I did with you when I was in Hungary.
Yeah.
I FaceTime a guy because he didn't believe I knew you.
Yeah.
Right. So I go, watch this. And you picked up, thank God.
Of course.
Because if
yeah.
you didn't,
I
would
always
be like,
pick
cool.
up a FaceTime. I love a good FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTimes are great.
I love a FaceTime where you don't expect the FaceTime. You're like, oh, they're in a pinch.
Yeah.
They need my face for this.
If you ever run to a Korean lady, I want you to say, I'll show you a nice word to say that you're going to love, right?
What is it?
Boji mashisa.
Boji Masisa.
Yeah. Boji mashisa.
Boji
Mashisa. I'm not going to tell you what it means,
Mashisa.
right? I want you to say it to a Korean lady.
Okay.
They're going to fall in love with you, bud.
I know a lot of Korean ladies. I'm big in the kimchi community.
Good. Yeah.
When we went to 3rd Street, one of our good friends was a Korean dude.
Who?
He was at the premiere, Roy Choi.
I know Roy. He's on our podcast.
Yeah, Roy.
Roy's a good guy.
Roy lived down the hall from me. Him and his wife Jean and Kaylin, their daughter, and they were staying at the fucking hotel that we had the premiere party at randomly. And he was like with his daughter, and he was like, "Yo, Bert's premiere is like next door. Do you want to go?" And so they came over to the premiere, and then we hung out with him all night.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's really crazy. He told me about. I'm sure I've said this, but I'll say it again. He told me about the idea of starting Kogi at Thanksgiving. We were at my house having Thanksgiving dinner, and he said, "I want to." He was working at Rock Sugar at the time. He was like, "I was thinking about doing a taco truck."
Wow.
Like a fusion taco truck, like Korean barbecue, kind of like really make something different. And I was like, I go, "Brody, can I be honest with you?" And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my fucking life." And he was like, "What?" And I was like,
Did you really do that?
I swear to God, I said, "A taco truck?"
Yeah.
A taco truck. I go, "Roy, you got a family. You got to ask for that job."
Really?
I swear to God.
Because my friend Wolfgang was like, years ago, was like a pizza. And I go,
Yeah.
you should do the pizza.
Were you guys at a hockey game? And he's like, "I just don't have a last name."
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, how'd you know?
Like,
Yeah. We're both watching the North Stars.
Yeah.
Playing. And I go, Puck.
Puck.
Yeah, dude. He was like, thank you. Yeah. So,
I made white chili for Tom Segura and Roy Choi one night.
you did?
Yeah,
Love
and
white chili.
and it's called for 9 cans of chiles, and I put 9 cans of jalapenos in. Oh, and I made a chili so bad that Roy Choi left my apartment. I said, "Roy, help me fix it," and he looked at me and he backed out of my apartment. And he goes, "I can't help you," and he left and made himself dinner.
Whoa.
And then he came back, and Tom and I ate it, us 2 fat fucks. This is when Tom was like 290, 315.
Wow.
And we were like, we'll just have diarrhea tomorrow. It's not a big deal. We're just going to have diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Korean people?
Yeah. Why did you?
Steve Byrne called me one time, and he was like, "Hey, I'm at Roy Choi's." Or are we just talking about Koreans right now?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
not just only talk about Korean.
Let's see how long we just talk about Korean.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve Byrne called me one time and he was like, "Hey, I'm at Roy Choi's taco truck. What does he look like?" And I go,
Yeah.
I go,
Oh, I know. He was with Vince Vaughn.
He was with Vince Vaughn.
How do I know this?
I probably told you this.
No. That's not. He called me too.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, he called me too. I swear to God.
This is how white Steve Byrne is?
Yeah, Steve
Is
called
he
me too. He goes, "You know Roy Choi?" And I go, "Yeah." And what does he look like? I swear to God. He
I swear
texted
to
me.
God, me too.
So that same night, he was with. And then did he ever run into?
I said to him, he looks like you, but more hip hop.
Yes. I didn't say that.
I said,
Yeah. I said he looked here.
I said that too. I said that.
Yeah.
No,
It's so weird, dude. I swear to God, I remember that because I remember being mad, like, just wait in line. Why you Vince Vaughn can't wait in line?
What's the update on your beef with Vince Vaughn? Are you guys cool?
We did a movie together.
I know, but like, was it like just cordial or?
Dude,
was it,
that-
like,
we-
I
we-
would
guys
have beef
friends?
with Vince Vaughn.
I did.
Why?
I had beef with everybody.
Why?
That's who I am. But when Vince and I did that short film, it was just him and I. We had the most magical, glorious day, and
But did you reminisce?
yes, we did, and we're
Okay.
good. I don't know why you brought that back up.
I just think
You're going back into the past. I've had wars with many people,
Yeah.
but I always resolve them in my own time.
because again, it's like Bert staying up at night thinking that like, was that real? Was that not real?
Oh, it's real. It's real, and I'm going to do it
Yeah.
for the rest of my life. And I think I would argue we should keep a little bit of that realness in this podcast. There's a moment in my eyes
Yeah.
that we cut out the. Where
I know where to cut it.
Yeah, but there's a realness in my eyes, and I hope that we leave it because I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
when
I thought about it too.
because what's crazy, this is the thing. If you think your chick's cheating, she's cheating.
Yeah.
You got to follow your gut. You got to, and here I am in therapy, not listening to my gut. And if you think people are talking behind your back, or if you think something fishy's going on, it's going on. And I swear to God, Bobby, this has been probably one of the most epiphanous podcasts I've ever done in my entire life, because that moment, I want you to keep. You can keep whatever you want up until I want that single shot of me when you see it in my eyes.
I saw it in your eyes.
When you
Yeah, I
saw
saw
it in
it.
my eyes, and I went, motherfucker.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And listen, I have to say this. Every single name we've named is a good friend of mine. Every single name we've named is a good friend of mine. And every single name we named was up front with me.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is how we can be moved like chess pieces in this business.
puppeteered.
That we can be puppeteered by
Yeah.
agents.
And they
in this
shouldn't have the
business.
power to do that.
Buddy,
they have nothing to
buddy,
do with it.
hold on, let
they
me
have
tell you
nothing to
something.
do with it.
Let me
They
tell
have
you
nothing to
something.
do with it, my friend.
I'm gonna-
because
I'm
when
gonna-
I started
I'm
with
gonna-
TigerBelly, they didn't do shit. They wouldn't help us. Remember, they wouldn't help us, right?
Bobby,
and now that things are going well, they want to get a piece.
Let me
That's
tell
why we
you-
shouldn't cut it out.
I'll be honest with you. I got to be really honest with
I
you.
love war.
It's your podcast. You can do whatever you want. I stand by everything I said.
Yeah.
I stand by everything. I stand by everything I say. I always, except for the time I made you edit out the CH word. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It's still the fucking hardest I've laughed.
Yeah.
And I regret it, but I know that people clip out bad words.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was the funniest. I wish I could still tell that story. I have a great, but my point is,
Your brain.
my brain's
Your brain's
everywhere.
great, yeah.
But my point is, this business is changing. It really is. I'll take Andrew Schultz as an example.
Yeah.
Because he's killing. I'll take Matt Rife as an example.
Wow, you said his name and he popped up on this.
But like, you look at Andrew, you look at Matt Rife, and there are people that have. Matt Rife has never had a special on anywhere but YouTube.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz has never had a special, if I'm not mistaken, anywhere than YouTube.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz all but does all his own booking, all his own podcast, all his own everything. He does it all himself. To think that you'll always be a necessity in someone's life, and I say this out loud about my marriage. Leanne and I have always had a solid marriage, always, but we neglected it for the past. When the girl during the pandemic, me touring, me doing the movie, me going back on tour, the girls getting out of high school, George getting out of high school, getting into college, Isla, and we neglected our marriage, and not bad. Like, no one did anything deceitful, nothing. No one hit anyone. No one raised their voice at anyone. We just weren't paying attention to like each other. And I'm telling you right now, my wife has made a decision to start dating me again. It is the coolest thing that's ever happened to our relationship is that she has decided to start dating me again. And listen, I have to be very 100% candid. I'm on testosterone. Leanne's on this thing. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like good for ladies going through menopause. It helps like increase there. And maybe it was all fucking stuff going through your body, but like, suffice to say that we're paying attention to our relationship. And last night we were in the hot tub until 11 o'clock, talking, kissing. Yesterday, Leanne
This
said,
making me so emotional, Bert.
Oh, it's so good. She texted me.
I hate it.
She texted me the other day. I was doing a podcast with Bob Menery, and she said to me,
Give me your hand.
she said to me,
Look what you did.
I don't know. I just think it's so sweet.
it is. I got to be honest with you.
Hey, pal. What are you doing?
I didn't mean this. I didn't
what are you
mean
doing, dude?
this is the craziest fucking podcast I've ever
No, I'm
done.
thinking about, I'm thinking about me and my wife right now.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing right now?
No, I'm loving it. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm
Piece of fucking
crying
shit,
because
man.
I'm loving it when like two people are like intentional and find their way back to each other. Like, means
Yeah, and it's
nice
like
to
it's
hear.
not like we were ever doing anything disingenuous or living out of integrity. We were just kind of doing
coexisting,
coexisting and like having fun and still having sex like every now and then. But like, I was doing Bob Memory's podcast and I texted her. I said, I'm in this Hollywood. Pete can take my car back. Do you want to get dinner? And this will make me emotional because it's such a badass motherfucking move. She texted me. She said, just get a hotel room. Let's get room service and lay in bed. And I was with one of the most beautiful women in the world at the time, Charlotte McKinney. I was standing next to her when I got that text. Mm-hmm. That woman was fucking invisible to me, and my dick was getting hard. And I was like, my fucking wife just tickled me from across the hill and I was like, fuck. Yeah, and I went to that hotel room proud. I went to the Sunset Tower. I went to the guy up front. I said, I need a hotel room for the night. And he recognized me. I didn't realize what I'm saying. And he's like, huh? I said, my wife just texted me this fucking awesome text. And he's like, I'm a big fan. I know who Leanne is. Are you fucking serious? And I was like, she's coming over right now. And it was like the coolest shit. But this is my point in saying this, right? This is my point in saying this. Hollywood has to understand that right now we're coexisting. All of us are kind of doing our own shit. I mean this respectfully, but like you and Santino could four-wall these theaters, and our agents and managers understand this, could four-wall these theaters, do the same deal. Deals are changing. People are making overall deals with promoters. Deals are changing. Everything's changing. Everything's moving forward. And to think that anyone in this fucking world is going to pay attention to a goddamn thermostat from 10 fucking years ago.
Longer, 15.
15 years ago, they need to understand that those people need to go to dinner and work their shit out, because we'll skate past them in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. Yeah. We will not.
Amen.
I will not. I'll tell you this. I want everyone that I work with to understand. I will not compromise my relationship with Bobby Lee, my personal relationship, for anyone's ongoing beef. That is my relationship with him. Is my relationship with him. And it's same with Andrew Schultz. Same with Joe Rogan. You know, no one fucks with Joe Rogan like this. It's insane. Everyone needs to understand that that we are a team. Like us comics, we're our friends. We hang out with each other. We're like brothers. We all grew up together. Look,
I only exist. TigerBelly only exists. Bad Friends only exists is because you exist, because Seguro exists, Rogan exists.
Fucking amen.
Whitney Cummings exists.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
the only thing. If without you guys, we would just be a small little thing that nobody would listen to. But because of the family vibe.
Well, I have to say this only, and I mean this for real. Bobby, you are an amazing talent. You are an amazing talent. You have a team around you that is undeniable.
Yeah.
But that I paid that comment for you. Like, Something's Burning was only able to come back because you were my first guest. And we got 2 million views out the gate, and everyone's like, how do we get on Something's Burning?
Yeah.
So like we all scratch each other's back and help each other out. And it's insane to me to think that there would be someone in this business that thinks they're more important than the talent. That they could get in between friendships and negotiate friendships or allow friends to get. That's just a little crazy to me. We're like, I'll tell you right now, that shit doesn't happen with Rogan. I've never given Rogan's number to a soul.
Yeah.
No one. You get publicists, and they're like, we got a lot of big plans. We got a lot of big plans. When are you getting on Rogan?
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah, but he's Don Corleone. He's the Godfather.
He's the
so
Godfather.
It's like, no one fucks with him.
Yeah.
He's also, he doesn't need them. I don't even know if he has an agent, Joe. Does he? I don't think
He
he
has an agent. He has an agent. He has a manager. He's got fucking.
But I know his
he's got
manager, Jeff, though, is legit, and he's been with him since the beginning.
Jeff, you want to take a second and celebrate a motherfucker that knows how to fucking do it. He signs 2 people, Kevin James and Joe Rogan.
I know.
What the
That's it.
fuck?
When they were kids.
dude.
Before
when they were
anybody.
And by the way, Rogan had to convince him to sign Kevin James.
Yeah,
he had to be
yeah.
like, trust me, he gets nervous on stage.
Yeah.
He's gonna pay off.
Yeah. The dude signs 2 people back in the day when he was like a waiter at
Back
Improv
in the fucking day.
in New York. And those are the 2 that he lives off of.
So sweet.
It's
And
fucking
by the way,
incredible, dude.
let's just say shout out. I won't say anyone's business to anyone, but Joe Rogan takes care of the people he works with.
Oh, yeah. He's the best.
He's the reason I tip the way I tip. I never tipped like that. I was so stingy with tipping.
Really? How much did he tip?
$5. $5. No, like I'm saying, like if I bought a drink, $5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if I got a car to the airport, maybe $10. But I didn't have money.
Yeah.
And then Rogan one time, and I say this respectfully, I never want to speak for anyone, and because sometimes I'm always drinking, I never remember my stories. We got paid like. Do you remember when you used to get do Tripoli's show? You paid like $1,500 or something.
Yeah, incredible.
Like crazy money. You pay like through the nose. You do both of them. You walk with like $3,000 in your pocket in cash, and Rogan would be like, "Yo, that's not your money." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Pay it back. Give it to the fuck. You don't need $3,000. Come on, tip everyone out. Go around, tip everyone out."
Yeah.
And you just walk through and just peel off hundos on everyone because Joe did it. Joe's a fucking generous dude. Joe's a generous dude, and he started this path that we're all on.
May I say something?
Please.
I've been in trouble a couple of times in you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't talk to Joe that often, but every time I've been in trouble, he's the first one to reach out. He's the first one to go, what can I do? This is what you need to do, this and that, you know what I mean? And I just, without those calls, I would probably have freaked out. But he's just been my rock. And also, me and Andrew Santino did a Christmas show in the main room. We did 2 sold out shows. Every single dime was to the door staff. And we do that because Rogan started that kind of shit.
Rogan just was like, you don't need that money. Or I don't know. He's been a very selfless dude, and I've only surrounded myself with some pretty badass comics. I mean, I really only fuck with the best comics in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so I kind of always try to learn from other people and hope that I'm keeping up, And that's what's so cool. And I gotta celebrate.
We should all be in one agency.
That
That would solve everything.
Well, here's the deal.
Everyone.
Wait, by the way, agents are shaking their boots right now. Here's what you do. We all just sign with one promoter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, dog. What does that even mean?
What was that?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right now, my agent's shaking in their boots because I know the deal I have.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so here's the problem when you do things. Here, I will say this candidly. I forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. This has been a great. This is an interesting podcast.
Interesting. Yes.
Very, very
It's
interesting.
gonna be Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein. Well, Frankenstein.
I will tell you if this is edited correctly.
Yeah.
If we do this right.
Yeah.
It'll be a big podcast.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
I'll shoot it.
Because there's so much. The moment I've had in this, I've never had podcasting. I had it one time, and it was when Ari drugged me.
Wow. Yeah, that's right.
It was the realest moment I've ever had, where all of a sudden everything washes over you as truth, and then they'll clip that out. And they'll make it a meme of when you find out your chick's cheating on you, and then you'll see it in my face. It was real.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, man, the game's changing so fucking much.
I know.
When I was never a darling in the industry.
Okay, good.
And so adversely, I had to come up with other ways to pay the bills.
Right.
I had to come up. I had to create my own career. It's not sexy. No one's proud of it. Everyone just thinks you're thirsty and hungry, and it's not sexy. I wish I could have the career that I don't know the right name to say, but it looks like they don't care. Tom looks like he doesn't care.
Tom who?
Segura.
No.
He looks like he doesn't care.
He does care.
Well, I know he does. We know he does.
Yeah.
But when you look from the outside, if you look at me and Tom next to each other,
chill.
Tom's like, whatever, I don't care. And then me, I go I'm always come on, man, hey, let's have an idea, let's do that. But that's just the way I operate because, and I say this because I can say whatever I want about Tom because he's my best friend. But Tom got industry acceptance way earlier than me. He got on Netflix. He got a special popped. He started doing theaters, and I still had to hustle. By the way, I'm also 5-7 years older than Tom. So like I still was hustling. So like I look at things very differently, and I'll take chances that other comedians won't take. Like, perfect example, Fully Loaded. I wanted to do Fully Loaded only because I never got to do the CAA one. CAA had Oddball. And
right.
and so I'll tell you a story I've told it before, but it's really important on why I started Fully Loaded. Is I got an offer from CAA to do Fully Loaded, or Live Nation, I think. Live Nation and CAA did it together. My offer was Oddball. And the offer was $2,000 a week. I had to pay for flights and hotel.
Oh my God! You got to be fucking kidding me.
I jumped through a hoop to get it because I needed it. I wanted it. It was very important. Other people were making a lot more money, and and then one day they called and they said, "Yeah, we don't want you anymore," and they just fired me.
You didn't do any. You didn't do any.
I didn't do any. I canceled my whole fall.
Oh my God!
I canceled my whole fall so I could do like 12 of them or like 12 days.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do any of them. And then Tom called me and he said, "Hey, what's happening? What happened with you? Are you not going to be doing any Oddball?" And I said, "No, they fucking canceled me." And he was like, "Fuck." He's like, "That's gotta suck." And I was like, "I mean, it does suck, but I mean, I'm just gonna be home." Yeah. I was like, "I know, but all the money." And I went, "Well, it's really only like, wasn't that much money. It was only $2,000 a week." And he was like, $2,000 a week?
I know.
And I go, "Why? What did you get paid?" And he froze and he was like, I don't want to tell you.
Because I did it with Tom.
Yeah.
And when you say $2,000 a week, I'm like, what the fuck?
I was getting totally
insane.
I was getting totally fucked. But now I got to be fair. I wasn't a name. I wasn't as big as it was like you, Fluffy, Tom, Sebastian, Dane.
Yeah.
It's all these big names.
Yeah.
And Tom said to me, "I don't want to tell you what I'm making because I'm afraid it'll affect our relationship, our friendship." And I had to sit and figure out if I could be cool with this information. And I was like, okay. And in my head, I thought, I don't know what he's making, but it's got to be like $10,000 a week or something. And I said, "Okay, I'm cool. What is it?" I said, "I promise I'm not going to have a reaction. It's cool." And he goes, "I was making $20,000 a show." And I went, and I realized where I was in the business. Yeah. And I realized that I would probably never get to do an Oddball, that I would never get there. And but I was cool with it. But it's really cool to understand where you stand in the pecking order of things, where you stand and go, all right, so that's real right now. That's very real. And so I said, okay, cool. And I decided at that moment I was going to take control of my career, and I got fired from Travel Channel that week. A lot of stuff happened, but I said I'm going to take control of my career, and I'm going to make things happen for me. I don't care how it looks to other people. I'm going to make things happen. It's not happening. It's just like the same guy that's driving his truck and building fucking walls every day that decides one day, I don't want to build walls anymore, man. I want to be the contractor. I want to be doing fucking heating and air. I want to be doing something bigger. I want to do fucking sliding glass doors. Like it's no different than deciding you want to take a step up and go, I'll fucking do it. And I started doing it. And obviously, I mean, everyone's followed my career. I sold some tickets. I had a Netflix. I got a Netflix special, which I would argue I only got because there's a fucking badass dude in Canada that worked border control that stopped Robbie Praw. Said, "What are you doing here?" Robbie Praw said, "Doing a special for Netflix." And he goes, "You doing one with a machine?" And Robbie Praw goes, "No." And the guy closes his passport and goes, "Well, you're not getting into this country until you do one with a machine."
See, I need one of those guys for
yeah, no shit. It's just luck. It's just fucking
like
luck.
The Korea Border Patrol or something. Yeah.
It's just luck.
I know. My point though is that, but here's, and with all that said though,
but that's why I started Fully Loaded.
But with all that said though, okay, listen to me, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I ever get into New Faces of Montreal? I showcased 1,000 times. I never did. 4 years ago was the first time I wasn't even invited to really Montreal.
Hey, me too.
I know, but can I say something? At the end of the people they choose, they never make it.
Some do.
Some of them do. Some do. But
Mitch Hedberg had a.
I know, but I understand that. But still, if you look at what they bring, 16 new faces to Montreal every year, and only maybe one. Right. But, my point though is that we. I know, but my point is that still we were able to survive, and we're survivors.
Listen to this. Like I keep thinking,
who's a survivor? Let me ask you something. You just say me.
Oh,
Let me say it again. Hang on. Who's a survivor?
Hang on. Let me say this. Because I can't say it like you. I didn't grow up. Because I look at.
What, I grew up what?
No, but I grew up with privilege. Like I grew up with like.
Me too. I had a country club.
I know, but you had a Korean dad who beat you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't have that.
Oh.
Like I look at like Donnell, he didn't grow up with privilege. You know, like maybe like I don't know. I just look at it like I grew up like a regular fucking household. Like I played baseball. My dad went to my games. My mom was there. My parents were married. Like I went to a private high school. Like I got a car when I was 16. Like I like my parents paid for college. I was there for 7 years. Like I don't feel like I'm a survivor like Oprah. like I saw The Color Purple. I'm not a survivor. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
No, but I would have to argue though. But I have to argue though that the pains of early stand-up
yes
is so harsh.
They define you.
It's so harsh to anybody, even if you grew up in an Ivy League nice house or you grew up in an urban environment that was rough or whatever. Still, the business treats everyone the same.
Yeah.
And it's fucking harsh,
This
difficult.
business, and some people get a smoother path in this.
You're
business.
right, they do.
And by the way, I got to be dead honest with you. I look up to them. Those guys that like feel comfortable in the room at 32, and they're like Amy Schumer. Look, Amy Schumer. I was telling someone in the car today. We were driving, and I go, Amy Schumer is. And I know this isn't like a popular thing, because I know she polarizes people with her politics, but she has always been funny as fuck. She's funny in the room, and she's been confident as fuck her whole life. She's the kind of person that would get offered a road gig to feature from like a tell, and would turn it down to a tell and be like, nah, I'll take 3,000 a week, and he'd be like,
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And you'd be like, how the fuck did you do that? She has been like that her whole life. There are people that are born like that, and then there's people like me and you who are like just happy to be there and feel like they're always getting fucked over. And the thing in their head is like people are talking shit about me, and then I'm gonna be honest with you, they are. They are.
I know
They fucking are. This is going to be the greatest podcast I've ever done.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to this podcast in therapy with my therapist.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
They are.
But to go back is like I'm at a pace where I go. I'm not gonna wait for shit ever again. Like I won't wait for anything. And if I bruise some Hollywood egos, not fans. We're not talking about fans. But if I bruise Hollywood egos along the way, where I go like, yeah, I'm gonna do my own festival. And I'm going to get 7 tour buses, a couple private jets. I'm going to get 26 comics. I'm going to take them on the road. I'm going to pay everyone handsomely. And I'm not going to make any money. Well, I'm not doing it for the cash grab. There's no cash grab in this. For me, it's about the fucking party, the hang that I wanted to have at Oddball.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be with you guys. I wanted to.
Oh, man.
I wanted to.
That's what you're doing.
Bobby, it's the only reason I'm doing it. It's not profitable. Text every, you know how much I offered you.
What are you getting angry
I
for?
offered everyone fucking tons of money. Like, it's not profitable. For me, it's about 5 weeks in the summer where I get to hang out with my friends and party. That's it. We will make money. I'm sure we'll make money, but not like if I just went on tour.
Yeah.
Are you dipping?
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is the greatest podcast I've ever been a part of.
Why?
What?
How long have you been dipping?
A while.
Do you dip?
I dip.
You do?
What do you dip?
You
Let me
dip,
see.
You dip.
Is that Copenhagen?
Yeah, and then I have some pouches.
Oh my God.
I have no pouches left. No pouches in here. Why? What's up?
Here's what I want.
We're the same.
If I get into a bad spot, right, like with like drugs and alcohol, and I'm in a room, no furniture, drapes are open, they're blowing in, and I'm not answering the phone. No one can get me. Send in Bobby with all your goodies,
I have so many.
and go and just let me know that you can work me into society,
Yeah.
because you are treat central.
I do it.
You are reward central.
Goody.
You fucking
Goody. That's my new podcast. If I ever want, goody.
Goody.
Yeah.
that.
I love it.
Let me see it.
Which one? These two?
Old school.
Long cut though. I don't like the little when it's
I
scrounged up.
love this. That's the one I like.
Yeah.
Did
America.
you start dipping when you played baseball?
What?
Did you start
Yeah.
dipping?
I can't hear you right now. I'm in a fucking place.
Yeah.
When did you start
Can I
dipping?
tell you? Can I tell you
When I
what
quit
I do?
smoking.
Can I show you what I do?
Oh, I have some more here too.
What's
Oh my
that?
God.
Straight.
They're all
A lot of
different.
stuff.
I am
Yeah.
so addicted. Like, so I got to be dead honest with you.
Yeah. What would you?
He's in his place.
Can I have it back? I mean, I feel like
He's stealing it.
Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it.
yeah.
Can I tell you? I can't put it in my lip. I swear I'd never put it in my lip again. I swear I'd never put it in my lip again. But if I just put my tongue in it
Do it.
and taste it.
Taste it. Oh my god, I love it, dude. Dude, I'm gonna come, dude. Fuck, that was sexy. It's great, huh? I know.
Can't tell.
I know, dude.
Is that bad? I can't tell. Oh, he's not supposed to.
It's so fucking good.
It's so good.
It's
So you guys don't know what we're talking about.
it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good. It's so good.
It's so good, dude. The flavor, the intensity. You get a little bit of buzz. It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start dipping again. Then.
No, don't. So what do you want to plug? Because we've gone forever here, but what do you want to plug? Anything? Tour coming out. You're going tomorrow, right?
I leave tomorrow for Fully Loaded.
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow too for me and Andrew. Where are you guys going?
Forest Hills, Moosic, PA. Yeah, pull up the dates. That would be great. Thank you. Forest Hills, CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore, Moosic, PA, then New Hampshire.
Dude,
then,
we were in Baltimore this week too.
no.
Yeah.
Wait, come in and do radio with me.
I should text you, go, what town are you in? Because we're in Baltimore this week.
Yeah. Then we go Traverse City, Fort Wayne, keep scrolling, St. Louis, Lincoln, Huntsville, New Orleans, Memphis. That's Mark Norman's on those. Salt Lake City, Oklahoma City, Las Vegas, Boise, Idaho, and we're closing out of the Gorge. We've sold out the Gorge, everybody. I think we're opening up seats because I think it's 70,000.
Woo!
But we've sold out the Gorge. It's not 70,000. I think we're like 15. But it's going to be huge. It's going to be beautiful. It's all outdoors. It's all fun. And I got to be honest with you, Bobby. I will always give you offers, brother. I love you to death.
I'm going to say something right now, dude. I'm going to say something to you because I'm going to say something crazy in front of you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'll do a guest spot in the Vegas one, July 12th. You don't have
Bobby.
to pay me.
Bobby,
You give me a guest
He's
spot?
100% in right now, just so you know.
Yeah. You want to get...
Right now.
You don't have to pay me. I'll fly my way out. I just want to do a guest spot.
Bobby, I would love to have you as a guest spot.
But if I fly over there and I can't get in and all that stuff, that'll be war.
I got you.
That'll be a war that you can't handle.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You know
heard it
this.
here first, right?
You know that I'm your friend, ride or die.
Okay.
I am your friend. We
Yeah.
have a lot of similarities. We have a lot of the entertainment or dialogue.
Yeah.
We have a lot of our same. We're identical people. We're very sensitive, and I am always there for you. I would love to have you in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And if need be, I can fly you out. I can
No.
coach you up. I can take care of all.
I'm gonna go because I want to go to Vegas. I like gambling.
Well, Bobby, I will take care of you.
I'm going good, better at blackjack. You'll see.
You'll see.
Yeah. I've been playing. I've been playing on the
I
road.
don't believe
It's great.
it, but
I'm killing
okay.
it. I beat everyone on the board.
Maybe we'll go Rolex shopping.
Rolex.
I've never had a watch.
He doesn't.
Who's never
Who
owned a
else
watch.
is on? Can I see who else is on
July 12th.
on Vegas? It's at the team.
Santino.
Oh, wow, Stabby.
Whoa.
Lewis Black, Big J. Okerson, Ralph Barbosa, Maddie Smith, Cypher Sounds, Carter Cruz. That's
Yeah, I gotta do that
so,
one.
Come out.
I gotta do that one.
We'll go Rolex shopping.
Okay.
We'll go play some Top Golf.
How are they gonna be in town for a couple days or no?
We're just Bobby. Here's the interesting thing: we get in Monday. We're there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think we leave Thursday to go. So we're there for me and my team is there for the week.
Okay.
And I think Santino and Lewis Black and I are going to try to go play golf.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but gambling, Bobby, I'm in.
I'm gonna go. Anyway,
That sounds like a commitment, right?
I think it's a commitment.
Hey, wait. Let's do this. Like if you imagine if someone said, "You say I love you to me," okay?
I love you.
I love you.
I will give Bert Kreischer a round of applause. That was great.